I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we are here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, and Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, man? What's poppin' with you, man?
Hey, man, what's going on with you, Locario? Happy Friday, man. And shout out to everybody that's up in here. Make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements and get your masculine identity eau de parfum. You know, we got the masculine identity sport as well. We also got the Cunningham soaps. We got masculine identity soap. Make sure you go to Cunningham Elements to get your masculine soap.
Real talk. And on top of that, guys, me and April just had a freaking dope online dating consultation, literally like an hour, like 2 hours before the show today. And I'm telling you guys need to get up to go to shoplocario.com so that you guys can schedule your online dating consultations, man. We lace dude with so much game, you feel what I'm saying? And guys, let me tell you guys something, man. See, the guy that we were coaching, he actually was getting matches and things like that going on, right? But there were certain blind spots that he realized, and he was like, "Yo, you understand? I need some help." So don't think that just because you get matches, some of y'all get matches, but y'all don't get no dates. Some of y'all get dates, y'all ain't get no sex. Some of y'all get sex, y'all can't get the girl that you like to see you again. So get on these consultations so that we can really help you out here in these streets. Because I'm telling you. A wise man named Steve Dedeen said, there's things you know, there's things you don't know, and then there's things you don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get up on there. Yes, sir. Also, yes, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com to get the ebook and the audiobook of How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day. If you want the hard copy, go to MrLocario.com to get that shit cracking. You feel what I mean? So make sure you guys do that. Yeah, man. And also, guys, go to badboymembership.com. That's where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And on the Bad Boy membership right now, we have the program right here that all of you guys should get. It is called 10 Ways to Get Women to Prove that they are interested in you. So you guys, I'm telling y'all, when you hear this program, it's going to teach you how to interact with women to get women to respond to you. And so once you see their response, it's going to tell you everything you need to know about if this girl is actually interested or if she's playing games and being an attention whore. So this program right here is going to save you time and also make it to where it's easier for you to hook up with girls and make things happen. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go get that ASAP. Get that shit going, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Monogamous Player, Soulmonger, Emmanuel, what's poppin', Scott, Cheetos in the building, Arturo, Ducalex. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Bad Boy Ricardo, Scales Fitness. Who else we got up in here? June Sports, Armani, Aussie in the building. Tint by Designs, what's going on? Aaron Summers in the building. Extravagant, what's going on? My dude Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Blastomatic. Shout out to T-Dog, Demetrius. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Champ Lee, Luke S. Man, we got a lot of people up in here. It's G-Rad, Reggie, Brock, and the Frankie Shine. Shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the building. So, guys, the calling number is 844-672-7300. So if you guys want to call up, you guys can call up. If you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to the question at the end. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. And today's topic, we're talking about how baddies use their looks to manipulate you. You understand what I'm saying? All the baddies that you guys want, they are using their looks to manipulate you. Now, let me say this. Wait, what the fuck? How did that happen? Oh, hold on. April, you got it on the speaker. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, yo. Anyway. So first of all, guys, you got to understand that if you're talking about baddies, right? Let's get the call. Fuck it. They like, we ready for this shit. It's like, we got shit to talk about. Fuck all that.
Yeah, fuck all that. 216, you are on live. Lacarian House, name, age, city. Where did you send it? How can we help you?
Okay, my name is Derek. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I send $5 to Lucario at PayPal.
Got you. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. What's good with you, man?
Oh, and shout out to June. We got 2 free calls from June already. 2 free calls from June already. So shout out to June. All right.
Cool, great. All right. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. All right, so I'm just gonna ask for a question.
Wait, how old are you again? How old are you again, real quick?
Oh, I'm 31.
31. Thank you.
All right. Now, I feel like I should, but should I charge this chick?
Yes.
Now, set a date for today, you know. And I text her, I'm looking forward to seeing you. She texts back, hey Derek, I'm so sorry, I need to switch things up, but just to get right, I just got back home from work. I'll work tomorrow and I'm tired. Can we rain check and get drinks by another chance? So I charge it, or should I reschedule?
Nope, I'm about to do that. What's that Shannon Sharp meme? No, no, you ain't no reschedule. That's a charge, nigga. That's a wrap. That's a fucking wrap.
Okay, so you respond to it. So just leave that there. Don't respond to it.
Yo, so how cute does she look in her pictures and stuff?
God damn, man. Man, shit. She was a white cute bro. I know she white, bro. You know, she thick. I'm like, damn, man. Like, I ain't doing nothing, but it's like, you know, I want to go get some on time. So I remember y'all guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, chick flake anyway, shape, or form, charge it. So, you know. So I'm like,
guys, you see how the baddies don't even have to manipulate you. You manipulate yourself.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
I don't do no farm. I'm not trying to do any farm manipulation myself.
She's taking space. Look. I'm glad you called in and supported the show, but you spent $5 to ask a question about her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's and see the baddie you got manipulated already.
Again. Thank you for supporting the show. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, you spent money. Because she's taking up space in your brain.
Oh, man, I ain't even thought of it that way. I just thought about damn, I ain't even thought of it that way. I'm thinking that's like my situation.
Caller. You thought your situation was special because she was white and thick. And white thick bitches are they're rare to most niggas, right? So you thought your situation you thought your situation was different. But let me ask you a question, caller. You how long you been watching us?
I've been watching her for like a good 3 years now.
2-3 years.
And I know better too, but like,
two,
damn,
3 years.
But here's the thing, I never got coaching though, so I'm focused. I'm trying to get coaching. I haven't got coaching yet.
Yo,
my bad, bro. My bad.
Niggas got diarrhea of the mouth when they know they done fucked up. You already called in.
Right, we trying to give you the games.
You to defend at this point. You already called in.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Jesus Christ. Listen, brother. You've been watching this for 2 to 3 years. You've been watching this for 2 to 3 years. What's the rule when the bitch ain't following the program? What's the rule?
Cancel.
Thank you. So you already knew the answer to the call, but she was just so bad you had to make sure, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay, all right, okay.
And on top of that, man, you know, I mean, you got the white girl flaking on you, man. That's racism. No, I'm fucking with you. No, I'm joking. But this is what I'm saying. But for real though, you should text them back. Be like, "What? You don't like me because I'm black?" Nah, don't do that.
Wait. So this was your first white girl?
No. I was being silly with Cardi. I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't. You know,
Yes, no, but for real. But this is what you got to also look at. Remember, she said, "Can we do a rain check? Because I'm tired." That means she chose rest over you, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I felt like, damn.
You should be like, that should have been like, see, that's the thing. You shouldn't even have to ask us, should you charge it? Your soul should have been like, did this chick just flake on me to take a nap? Nah, we're good. We're good.
He flaked on you to take a nap, bro.
Damn. Well, hey. Good thing I called, but like, it's like, I know better, but like, shit, it was my fault. It's cool.
No,
all right.
You know better,
okay.
but she was just so bad though, bro. Like, it's okay. No, because
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The reason why.
Here's the thing.
Or here's the thing. The reason. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Here's the thing. Please tell us.
Here's the thing, Colin. I'm trying to like. You're gonna think you probably got bullshitting. I'm trying to like get more experience in this. Like when it comes to like meeting up chicks from a dating app, and you know, like she meet up at dating wise. I'm like, man, I'm trying to like get some progress in, but you know that's part of progress. So it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, but see, this is what you don't understand. Progress is not seeing the woman. Progress is doing the right thing, and doing the right thing is charging that woman to the game.
Right.
So doing the wrong thing would be you trying to get on a date with this woman, thinking that's progress. That's not progress. Progress is standing in your masculine identity. Progress is having game, which means to love yourself, which means if you love yourself, you're not going to deal with a woman who chose sleep over you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Yeah, I follow.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, man.
And
you're right.
You know what the fucked up part is? That bitch ain't even sleeping right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I bet she ain't. I bet she's not sleeping right now. She probably just at home listening to music.
Wait. How old is she? How old is she? How old is she?
How old is she?
Yeah.
She's probably 29 or 30 something. I don't know.
Yeah, she ain't sleeping.
She ain't sleeping, nigga.
Yeah. I doubt she's sleeping. But okay, all right. Well, I'm glad I donated. Glad y'all got.
We're glad you donated too, brother.
Go ahead.
And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But I illustrate this not to make fun of you and not to ridicule you, but I just want you to see. I just want you to see how your mind works when you don't realize the game. You get what I'm saying? When you don't realize what's actually happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. LaCroix, I'm gonna get coaching. All right. Okay.
Yes,
no. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I gotta do it if I ask you a question. Just appears to me, Carl. It's really for you. Me doing another 5 and then they'll call right back and like, you know.
No. Go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead.
Since you're already on.
Now, LaCroix, on your consultation for the 200 something.
Mm.
Now,
wait. Yo. Listen. If we don't discuss prices on the lives, bro. So.
Oh no, it's not about price. It's about like, you know, what I'm getting with the price.
No, but that's about the price. That's what I'm saying. Caller, we're not going to discuss. Caller. If you have a question about
actual price, it's about like, you know, even though it's not about necessarily the the online dating consultation? Can it be like a regular consultation for the same price? Like
Yeah,
a regular?
I have a rec. Go to mrlucario.com and then you get a 30-minute consultation. Go to mrlucario.com.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, all right, okay, that was a difference. Okay, cool. All right, all right, brothers. I'm going to I'm going to continue to enjoy the show. All right, take care. I'm out.
All right, appreciate it. Oh man, you guys are funny as hell. but guys, we got 2 free calls right now. If you want to call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number, right? So today's topic is talking about how baddies use their looks to manipulate you. Now, as you can see, even the first call we got, we already had an example of how a baddie used her looks to manipulate you. And what basically happened was because he was so attracted to her physically, right? It made him want to continue to deal with her, even though she flaked on him, even though she sort of pushed him to the side.
She had to give another chance.
Right. He still wanted to deal with her. And this is the thing. Okay, go ahead. Let's take the call.
602, you are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and are you taking a free call or are you supporting?
Yeah, free call.
Okay, name, age, city.
Oh yeah, this is Frank, Arizona, 40 years old.
All right, what's your question there, bro?
What's up?
So I was calling because of what I got cut off the last time I was on, and I was the one with the.
Hold on, caller. Is the show playing in the background?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, can you please
you got turn that off?
Mute it or turn it off, please.
Yeah, let me mute it. Sorry.
I don't understand why y'all be doing that.
They want to see themselves on TV. They call their moms like, "Yo, moms, I'm about to be on YouTube."
I want everybody to see it too. Hey, I'm on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. What was the topic again? The topic was about
what's your question? You called him for a free call. What's your question?
Yeah, what's your question there, buddy?
Oh yeah, I got cut off the last time. Okay, yeah, because I was the guy that the girl had proposed. It was in the car and she proposed, and then I got cut off. And you said,
I'm confused. What is your question though? What do you want to know? I'm confused. Hello?
I had to marry her after she proposed.
Yes.
So you said some girl proposed and then you asked, should you marry her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, the last time you said to pray the what was it, the player's pimp or the pimp's prayer for this bitch. I think I meant no though.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Yeah, I'm confused. So you're asking, should you marry a woman who proposed to you?
Yeah. But last time you said to pray the pimp prayer over her, something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. What I'm telling you is why would you want to marry a woman who proposed to you?
Oh, I thought I had game then because I got to go to propose to me.
You say, wait, hold on. You say you think you got game because you got her to propose to you?
Yeah.
I mean, how was that game? How's that having game?
He had to do the work. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Caller. You need coaching. You know what I noticed? The guys who take the free calls need the coaching the most. I realize that. I don't understand what's it's an interesting correlation. So caller, did you say yes or no?
I haven't said yes or no yet because I said I was going to call Lucario and Miles, see what they think about the situation.
Okay, so now I'm gonna give you multiple choice. Do we teach you to A, be a leader, B, be a leader, C, be a leader, or D, all of the above?
Okay, D, all of the above.
Exactly. So how are you being a leader by saying yes to a proposal from a woman?
Yeah, no, we're not being a leader then.
Okay, there you go. That's the answer to your question.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Yeah. All right.
All right.
So guys, we got one free call left. You feel what I'm saying?
Call left.
And if you guys want to call in,
If
the number.
you have a really good question, call in now before somebody else take up the free call. With
Exactly. I'm surprised Efos ain't call up yet. Call in number is 844-672-7300 because Efos is the free call whisperer. That nigga, he be on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Efos.
So now let's see if somebody call up as I'm trying to talk about the topic real quick. So basically we're talking about, you guys getting the baddies using their looks to manipulate you. So this is how it works. This is how a baddie or the baddies manipulate you. First of all, the fact that you guys differentiate these women as baddies and not baddies, that's what plays into the manipulation. That's what makes a woman be able to manipulate you is because you make a woman that you think is physically attractive separate from other women. You understand? And therefore you make her special or better than other women based on just the look. So by that point, you've already started to be the type of person who could be manipulated by that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's understandable that you have, women that you're attracted to, or you might like this woman more than this other woman. That's all good. But what happens is that when you look at chicks as baddies, right? What happens is automatically you're putting them on some sort of pedestal, and then you're attaching special things to that situation. So even for example, a lot of you guys, I hear y'all say, "Oh, well, does this work on hot chicks?" Or let me see how your girl looks. Or, oh, well, you can't get the baddies. You only get the 3s and 4s, right? So by having that rhetoric, you've already been manipulated.
Dang.
You understand what I'm saying? You guys don't even know this. And then, so what happens is that when you're trying to interact with women, right, they can tell that you are sweating them and that you want them mainly because of the look. You understand what I'm saying? So now what'll happen is that a woman who's used to being gawked at and sought after and chased because of how she looks, she knows that you're that type of guy also, and she knows how to actually make things happen when it comes to dealing with you in order to get things out of you. Because she says, oh, he's like the other guy that would do all these things just because I look good. And he's like the other guy who's going to listen to what I say because he thinks I look good. And he's like the other guy who's going to do what I say because he wants to fuck me. They already know this. Because what you guys don't do is you guys don't demand anything other than the woman looking a certain way in order for her to get something out of you. Right. You see what I'm saying? And that's how they're able to manipulate you, because they know that you want something.
Real quick, we got 3 free calls. 3 free calls.
3 free calls, people. 3 free calls. But Miles, your thoughts on that shit though?
Shout out to Joey. Shout out to Rodriguez for the 3 free calls. Well, my thing is this, it always leads back to the man. And just like the caller showed us, it's actually us manipulating ourselves. Women don't actually manipulate us. We do all the manipulating. All right. So we got 570. You are on live with Lucario and Miles, name, age, city. Are you using a free call? Are you supporting?
No, this is Charlie Kiefer. I send 25 to the iTalks, and I'm from PA. And
yes, sir, I got it. Appreciate it. Shout out to Charlie in the building.
Shout out to you for supporting my bro. Yes, what's your question there?
Yes. So I just wanted to add something real quick to that last caller who was, talking about that, he basically was, simping for that baddie or whatever. I just want to say that, like, for the guys out there that want to, let's say, like, give up on their program, like, the rejection of rejection yourself is 1,000 times worse than that rejection from a so-called baddie that you might get. You know what I mean? And I've been there where it's like, you see a girl who's like physically you think she's a 10 out of 10 or whatever that boyak is, and you get rejected by her heart or whatever, and you're like, oh shit, what's wrong with you and all this other stuff? You know what I mean? And if you sacrifice who you are, like, it's gonna hurt 1,000 times worse than if you were to like play into her game or, follow her lead and all that stuff. And then you end up like feeling even worse way down the road. You know what I mean? And ask me how I know. So, I would just want to say to these guys, like, you guys got to get on this coaching with Miles and Lucario, because this shit is for real, and loving yourself is forever, guys. Like, this ain't no fucking, overnight thing. You know what I mean? You got to get on this shit and yeah, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that
I like that.
conversation.
I like that. Loving yourself is forever.
You know?
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. I fucks with that. Yes, sir.
But you can't escape, who you are. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And I get it. It's like shit, man. You want that situation so bad, but by you not following who you are, you're gonna feel way, way shittier. You know what I mean? So, for that caller from before, bro, just keep your head up and get on the coach. And another thing I want to say is, all these guys who are talking on the free calls, bro, like Lucario said, bro, like, get some coaching. I got coaching from Lucario. Why? Because I love myself. And the reason is because I needed it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't love myself, And
that's what's up.
That's you, Miles, for masculine identity membership too, because that shit was A1.
Yes, sir.
And it's like, I understand it can be hard at the beginning for these guys. You know what I mean? Because what happens is you get into a loop of showing yourself that you don't love yourself through your actions.
Right.
So if you show yourself you don't love yourself through your actions over and over and over again, that's why subconsciously you're so mind fucked, because you're like, so as soon as you see a baddie, you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna give up my program because I really, really want this. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that just piles on and piles on and piles on. So, what I learned for myself is, it was hard at first, you know what I mean? But what I did is I took incremental actions, you know what I mean? Day by day. And then, getting rejected by a quote unquote baddie is nothing, because it's just, I'm gonna be who I am. There ain't no escape from who you are. You gotta be who you are. So why don't you just fucking bet 100,000% on yourself and live your fucking life and see what happens? You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do.
There you go.
Right. Nah, that's real shit, man. That's real shit. Love it. That's what I'm talking about.
On yourself.
So, mad respect to, the masculine identity membership, because that helped me up a lot. And Lucario with his bad boy membership, you know what I mean? So salute to coaches, and I hope you guys have a great day, all right?
Hey, appreciate
it, man.
Thanks for supporting, and thanks for being on the memberships and having the experience, man. We appreciate you, man. For real.
All right.
Man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, and guys, talking about getting on the masculine identity membership, we have the summer sale for 99 cents right now for the first month. Code is summer. Get up on that as soon as possible. You feel what I'm saying?
And make sure you guys sign up now so you can be a part of the call coming up this Monday evening. We're gonna have Mr. Justin from the dominanceacademy.com on the call. So make sure you guys come through for that, man. It's gonna be dope.
Real talk.
Justin.
Real talk. All right, so Miles, you go ahead.
Yeah. So I was saying, like, it's the men who manipulate themselves. Because, like the caller just said, when you don't love yourself, you pedestal things outside of you. Right. And as we were talking about this on the Bad Boy Show, the episode this week, we was talking, and guys, they kind of tried to design their lives from the outside in when they should be designing their lives from the inside out. Exactly. And what does that mean? That means that you put yourself first. You put what's inside of you, the values, your masculine identity, all the stuff that's important to your spirit, to your soul, to who you are, to your very being. All of those things are more important. But what happens is we don't realize, like, it's like a mind fuck sort of, because optically, the things that we think are beautiful, because we see them at a certain distance away from us, we consider that we're disconnected from them, not realizing that we are the ones who apply the value of beauty to whatever the object is.
Right.
You understand? That's exactly why I can look at a woman and say and think she looks good, and another guy could look at her and say, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure, Miles.
Right.
You understand? Like all these guys who like, who look up shit and be like, oh, Miles thinks his woman is a 10, and say it with this like condescending tone. But that's what I think. I think my woman is a 10.
Right.
If you don't think she's a 10, that's fine. But again, that's because these guys don't realize that it is my optics that put the value of beauty on the object.
Right. Exactly.
It's not written in stone that the woman is a 10. It's not written in stone that she's a 6. It's not written. None of it is written in stone. But these motherfuckers, they come through like, oh, come on, Miles. So Kim Kardashian is not a 10, bro. Like, have you seen Kim Kardashian lately? She looks like a twisted fucking mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't touch Kim Kardashian with another man's dick. That's just me. Mm-hmm. You would probably be like, nah, Miles, you crazy. Kim Kardashian's still bad as shit. Fine, do your thing.
Right.
And nothing against Kim Kardashian, but I'm just using it as an example to explain how we're the ones that put the value on the object.
Exactly.
So again, if you realize that, you realize that the value comes from within.
Mm-hmm.
We choose that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But how do we let the like, for example, with the caller, how do we let her take up space in our brain rent free? And oh man, she flaked on me and we didn't even have a first date yet. But let me call the guys to find out if I should try to give her another chance.
Right.
I know I'm supposed to charge it to the game, but she was just so bad. Let me manipulate myself into giving her extra time in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and again, this is why it takes practice. Let me tell you, when we tell you guys about 25 women a day, you want to know what you also need to practice? Am I frozen?
Yeah, it's frozen. Yeah, because I heard you though.
But anyway, the other thing that you need to practice with the 25 women a day is you need to also practice knowing when to stop, knowing when to quit.
Mm-hmm.
You need to practice knowing when to, all right, say, have a nice day, or okay, no problem, or just if you want to date and have, just unmatch immediately or whatever, keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
You need to practice how and when to keep it moving as well.
Right.
And the reason why you need to practice that is because a lot of you, because of the beauty thing, you get caught up, you get this emotional investment.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, she's a white girl, she's thick, she's a baddie. Like, I ain't never fucked with nothing like that before. Yo, she, like, we hear it all the time. Yo, but honestly, Lucario, honestly, Miles, she's like the baddest joint I ever fucked with, though.
Right.
Like, niggas be saying it on the podcast. Yo, seriously though, I let if a bitch is bad, I let her get away with more shit though.
Right.
Niggas say it on the podcast all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I contend that these bitches ain't manipulating shit. Is these niggas manipulating themselves?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Because the funny part is that the woman is just there doing what she do. And I'm gonna
come back and see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the woman is there doing what she do, guys. And this is the thing you got to understand is that the reason why y'all are getting manipulated is because what has to happen when you approach and talk to women, and this is some advanced game for you guys out here. Check this out, right? The reason why, one, it's hard for you guys to get the baddies, and two, if you do get the baddies, you usually get manipulated, is because when you guys deal with these women, right, you are saying to them that them looking good is enough. You understand what I'm saying? So when you say to a woman, or the woman feels like, them looking good is enough, then they don't have to do anything to get anything out of you. Now, if you are interacting with a woman and you're basically letting this woman know through your words, actions, and how you deal with her, that her looking good isn't enough, then what's going to happen is that she's going to realize she has to do more to really fuck with you. And the reason why she's going to want to do more is because you're different than all the other guys who are doing everything for her just because she's a baddie, right? So what happens is this, right, is that a lot of you guys will talk to and treat these baddies a certain way, and they're used to being treated that way because you're treating them just like every other guy treats them, right? So you sort of like try to have this little cute conversation, you're tiptoeing around them, you're simping, you're trying to do all this extra shit. And what happens is that when that woman encounters you, she puts you in the category of every other guy. She's like, okay, he's one of these guys, let me put him over here, right? But if you're a guy who has game, what happens is that the interactions that you have with her tell her either literally or it's going to be on a subconscious level that, okay, this guy is different and me being good looking is not going to be the end all be all. And I can't really manipulate this dude because he has his own mind. He's talking about what he wants to do. He's not impressed by me looking a certain way. He probably deals with women who look just like me or even better on a consistent basis.
Right.
All those things she can know based on what you're saying, how you're saying it, how you're coming at her. You see what I'm saying? And so let me explain this real quick. Check this out. Let's say if you deal with a chick, right, who's this baddie, right? And then there's another guy dealing with her. And let's say you have game, but the other guy doesn't. What the other guy's going to do is that he's going to be gushing over her and promising her a bunch of stuff and trying to do a lot of extravagant things off the rip, right? Because you have game, right? What happens is that you're going to basically, your actions and your words are going to tell the woman that she has to earn that type of energy from you, right? So, for example, since you have game, when you approach the girl, right, you're letting her know, like, for example, this is what I would do when I be talking to these chicks, right? I straight off the bat, for example, if I'm even flirting with her, right, I compliment women based on how it benefits me, right? Most guys who don't have game, they're complimenting women to impress the woman and hoping the woman would want them because they're complimenting them. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm complimenting a chick and flirting with her based on how it benefits me, then what happens is that she realizes, oh shit, okay, well, he's trying to do this, whereas the other guy is just complimenting me because he thinks I'm hot just like all the rest of them, and he's basically sucking up to me. Whereas this guy, if I want to deal with him, I got to go with his program. So for example, if I'm talking to a chick, I might say something like, hey, you know, you looking sexy in them jeans. Like the way your ass look in them jeans is crazy. You know what? Take my number because you need to call me so you can come by my place and I can take them jeans off you, right? So that's me. I'm complimenting her, but I'm pertaining it to me, right? So now, and so she realizes that, oh, well, he's not just saying I look good. He's talking about he wants to smash, but also he's making it about himself. You understand? So that eliminates me putting her on the pedestal. You understand? The other guy who doesn't have game, he's like, hey, I just wanted to come over and say that you're really pretty. And he just stands there looking like a goofball, expecting her to smile. And then she's like, oh, thank you. And then, you know, she's just walks away. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand that there's a difference. Now, let's say I do get with that girl and I start smashing her, right? I just tell her to come over to the crib, we have sex, and then she leaves.
That's it.
Right? I don't call her, I don't text her. She comes over again, we have sex, she leaves. Now, what is that saying? That's saying we just fucking. The other guy who doesn't have game, he done took her out to Roof Chris. He done paid her phone bill. You understand what I'm saying? He did all this other extra shit just because of the way she looks. Now, when she's dealing with me and the other guy, right? She's comparing and contrasting. Okay, this guy Lucario over here, he's only giving me dick. This guy over here is paying my rent, paying all my bills, taking me out to all these fancy restaurants, and I still haven't fucked this guy. I didn't even have to do any. I didn't have to show him the pussy. This guy Lucario went and talked to me unless we fucking. You see the difference? And so that's what I'm trying to tell you guys is that women, they will manipulate you because you allow the looks to dictate how you act. But see, when you have game and you have a masculine identity, you act how you act regardless of how she looks. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's what you guys got to understand.
Dr. Umar be like, so you took this bitch to Ruth Chris 3 times. You didn't smell the pussy not once. You don't find that suspicious?
Right.
Suspicious? We got to stay focused, my brothers.
Right. For real. I'm telling you, man. So that's what I'm saying. You guys get manipulated. And it's the thing. Just like, why do you think OnlyFans is such a big thing? It's because women use their looks to manipulate you motherfuckers.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? This is what happens.
Did you know that some of our followers have OnlyFans accounts?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy. And you know, it's funny. Some of these women on these OnlyFans accounts, they not even really managing them. They got managers managing that shit. So you thinking you chatting with the girl and it's some nigga just responding to you. You understand what I'm saying? Or dudes be on these dating apps and the girl in her bio says, "Hey, send me $5 Cash App before you message me," and then these niggas be sending them the money,
sending it, and then they be trying to call into our show on a free call. Ain't that
right? Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, tell me why the other dude yesterday called me about talking about he wanted to take a chick out to ice cream and a movie, but he taking a free call talking about he broke. I said, nigga, how you gonna take her out to ice cream and a movie, but you broke?
Right.
It don't even make any sense. So you was gonna spend money on an ice cream and a movie, but you couldn't donate to
By the way, speaking of movies, Mission Impossible is fire.
Oh yeah, we saw that the other day. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that shit is super suspenseful.
I didn't like the I felt like the second and third half was like tight, but the first part I was like, nigga, I was like, y'all talking too much. Get to the point. You know,
they talk a lot.
But yo, I know the whole Mission Impossible movie is niggas being in a room telling you what they about to do, and then they do it, and then they get into another room and tell you what they about to do.
Real talk. I mean, they gotta explain the shit. Like, they gotta explain it. They have to explain it, but they have to.
They're like, you're gonna have to wear this suit and make sure you do this, and then after you do that, and then they're like, all right, and then they show it, and then it's like, what the fuck?
But you know what pissed me off about the movie? That one scene, it was a fight scene where instead of showing the fighting, they showed the reaction on
the reaction of the girl. Yeah. I'm like, why'd you do that shit? Yeah, I agree. I was like, that's what I'm saying.
I was like, Tom Cruise, stop fucking with me, nigga. You say you do all your own fucking stunts. Let's see you beat some niggas up. Stop fucking with me, bro.
Right, exactly. Oh my god,
I don't like that shit at all. But other than that, like, see, I'm a Mission Impossible fan, like, super fanboy with the Mission Impossible shit. So they can almost do no wrong, except for that part where they didn't show the fucking action. Where I was like, come on, son. But yeah, go see Mission Impossible. I gotta go check out that Karate Kid shit too. And,
we going to see that tonight. That's the fire shit. But wait, so is Tom Cruise really doing that shit, or is that CGI?
They say, but some of that shit gotta be CGI.
Is he really on a fucking plane, jumping to another plane for real? Like, is this nigga really doing that shit?
Yo, it gotta be some other shit, some of it.
But see, the thing is, Tom Cruise seemed like a crazy nigga, so I could see him doing some crazy ass shit.
Did you ever see and I put this shit on my stories a while back, but did you ever see when they was interviewing Matt Damon?
Nah.
So Matt Damon was giving an interview and they was talking about Tom Cruise.
Right.
So he was like, I love Tom Cruise. Let me tell you why I love Tom Cruise. He was like, so Tom Cruise was telling me the story about his Mission Impossible stuff. And you know how he does his own stunts, right? He was like, yeah. So he was talking to his stunt guy. And he was like, yeah, I need to jump off this building and I need to do this and I need to do that. And the guy, his stunt guy said, nah, you can't do that.
Right.
And then so you know, I'm talking to Tom Cruise and he was like, all right, so I got another stunt guy. And now we're doing this. And now we're doing. So Tom Cruise don't give a fuck. Whatever he wants to do for the movie. If the stunt coordinator guy says, nah, we can't do that,
he gonna fire your ass.
I just get a new stunt coordinator guy. Because we're gonna do it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Talk about a masculine identity. Like, we're going to do it.
Exactly right.
If you're telling me I can't, you're gone.
Exactly.
Just like fucking with a bitch. I'm trying to fuck tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I ain't really trying to fuck. You're gone.
Exactly.
We got to get a new bitch that's ready to fuck tonight. Like, that's it.
Yo, listen. I don't know. I think Tom Cruise might really be doing these stunts, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because listen. Tom Cruise has been rich for so long, famous for so long. He needs a new thrill. Like, so he's like, you know, why don't I jump off these fucking buildings and motorcycles and risk my life? Because what else is there to do? Like, I already did all the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So I think he really be doing that shit. I'm like, this shit crazy.
Yo, but I saw a clip one time of him jumping from one building to the next.
Right.
And they showed you him breaking his ankle. Like, they showed you his leg snap. And I was like, this nigga Tom Cruise is wild. And he's still out here running like This nigga, he runs like a fucking 20-year-old on in the full sprint.
Right.
Like, this nigga crazy.
That's wild, man. That shit wild. But yeah, I would definitely recommend seeing it though. It's still a good movie. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good movie.
It's you know, it got action. It's long as fuck though. You understand? that shit felt like it was 4 hours. I was like, God damn.
Can you hear that? Can you hear this?
Nah, I can't. Nothing.
Okay, you can't hear that. Okay, because I don't think I could. Can I play a short?
Probably.
Is a short copyright? I don't know.
It might be. It depends. Yeah, it might be. If it depends because they shake you with that on YouTube.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know they be on some bullshit. But anyway, yeah, guys, go watch that shit. I'm gonna watch that Karate Kid tonight. See what's popping with that. I always feel like the Karate Kid movies always be doing some cool thing with a lesson. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? But guys, call up numbers 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your question. Let me see what some of these questions are saying. It says, 2 years since I got professional photos from my online dating account, and I can't get new ones. The only thing that changed is my hair is cut shorter. Should I set dates through FaceTime calls? What do you mean you can't get new ones? That's what I want to know. What does that even mean? Why can't you get new ones? You know what I'm saying? And you should get new ones if you look totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because if you said that your hair is cut shorter, if you know, I don't know how long your hair was before, but if you look really, really different, you definitely should get some new photos, because then you're basically going to be on some catfish shit to an extent if you don't get the new photos.
Right.
So I would need to see the photos. But again, this is why you guys should set up an online dating consultation with myself and April. Go to shoplocario.com and set up your online dating consultation, and we'll get that cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll make that happen. So let me see what else.
In London, and we all had dinner together, and so I
Oh, that's
him and I said, "Hey, tell me about this. Like, I'm afraid of heights. How did you do this thing?" And he goes, "Oh, because he really wanted to talk about it. He said, I've been dreaming of this shot for 15 years, of this sequence, and finally I had a chance to do it." And I goes, "Well, so how did it come to pass?" And he goes, Okay. So I go to the safety guy. I tell him this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to explain the whole gag to him. Right. The safety guy says, "You can't do that." He goes, "That's too dangerous." And I'm like, And he goes, "So I get another safety guy."
Yo, that's game right there.
Bro, that's
game right there.
He said, I talked to the safety guy, and he said, we can't do that. That's too dangerous. So I get another safety guy. The fuck are we talking about? Bro, that's literally how simple the game is. I have what I want in life to make happen. I'm either going to do it myself, or I'm going to employ the help to make it happen.
Right.
Once you tell me we can't, you literally fade to dust on some
right.
And I get a brand new motherfucker.
Right, because basically what he's saying is this. He's not asking you, can he do it? He's saying, how can we do it?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because it's going to get done. He's just asking, what's the plan to do it? Because it's going to happen regardless. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying this is what we're saying where we talk about your masculine identity and you having what you want to happen. You understand? Because just like when you're dealing with a woman, it's not about the particular woman. Remember, it's not about her, it's about you. So if you're saying, I want to fuck, if you ain't trying to fuck, peace out. Because I'm going to fuck something. It's going to be her or it's going to be her. You understand? If it ain't you. So it don't even make a difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like that thing where a girl says, "Oh, no sex for you tonight." And you're like, no sex for you. Because I'm going to be fucking. I'm going to get somebody to... You know
Emmett South Africa said everyone is replaceable except me.
Right. Exactly.
Because the only common denominator is me. So
Facts.
Everybody's replaceable except me. Facts.
That's real talk. It says back when Gucci stood up to give his chick a ring. I didn't understand it. As I sharpened my game over the years, I understood the dynamic. Oh, I think you're talking about the guy that asked about his girl proposing. So I finally went up to chicks, and rejection didn't even like phase me at all. I felt absolutely nothing at all. Why did I think it'll be kind of a bigger deal? Is that me putting women on a pedestal?
Yes.
Well, yeah, the thing is, you thought it was going to be a big deal because you're thinking about it in your mind versus actually doing things in real life. And now that you've done things in real life, you're like, oh, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's
exactly.
Like she said, no, who cares? Like, it's not even a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we try to get you guys to understand. You guys have to get yourselves out there to put yourselves in those positions so that you see how things go. Because check this out. This is what's going to happen. The more that you guys go out there and experience, the more you're going to see that most of these content creators don't know what the fuck they talking about. You understand what I'm saying? All you guys watching all this black pill, bro, it's over for you, bro. You're a sub-5, bro. Look at your chin, bro. It's over for you, bro. Nigga, if you go outside and talk to women and deal with women, you can be like, yo, these black pill niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, what are you talking? I'm telling you, it's crazy. This shit is so funny. You're gonna be like, these niggas is stupid. Says, what are things you personally start to provide to women? Writing 100 for you for an elongated time when you are resourcefully thoroughbred dude. What? So you're saying, what do you provide to the women who's down? Well, the thing is, it depends on your program.
Exactly.
That's it. It depends on your situation. You understand? So every guy's program is going to be different. So you got to figure out what yours is and then actually do your thing. You understand? Or he said, in other words, what are the ways you personally have rewarded women doing anything and everything you tell her and more? Well, understand that you are the reward. You're the prize. You're the guy. You're it. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing you could give a woman that will be more of a prize and more of an awesome thing than you. Nothing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you're it. You're like everything that is about you is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But see, this is the flip side though. When women don't really like you, notice how they want you to take them to fancy places, spend money on them, pay their rent, get their hair and nails done. Notice the women who require that from you is because they don't really like you like that.
Right.
Because when they like you like that, they don't need nothing but you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we try to tell y'all motherfuckers. Like I saw this stupid ass video with what's the nigga? Bandman Kevo? Is that him? The one that got his stomach done and all that. He be always talking about tricking. This nigga, he somebody's interviewing him. He's like, oh, I make it harder for these guys out here in the game because nobody could trick more than me. So I'm tricking the hardest, so they can't even come up to my level. Basically, that's what he was saying. You know, like, and I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he was saying on the podcast. And I'm like, so he think he winning because he can outspend you?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because he the same dude that spent $40,000 to smash some R&B model chick.
Yeah.
40.
I'm like, bruh, these dudes is wild, man.
Yeah, I will never get on his level ever.
But again, that's another thing of the baddies manipulating the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Because imagine how low you got to think of yourself that you give a chick $40,000 to smash. Like, are we serious? Like, are you what? That's crazy, bro. That's insane. That's insane. These dudes is wild out here. Says, would you say that if you have to question whether or not a chick likes you, it's most likely no? Yes, that's no. You understand? You guys got to start thinking in black and white. You understand? Like, if you got to think, this is the thing. If a woman really likes you, right? It's overwhelming. You understand? Basically, you should be saying, damn, like, give me some space. That should be your thought. So if you have to think, damn, does she like me? That means she's not overwhelming you. And if she's not overwhelming you, she don't like you.
Does she like me?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there be times where I remember there was times where I had there was chicks that I used to smash, just like fuck buddy chicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this one chick I was smashing, and we would hook up, and then it would just be on some, like, we would just go our separate ways, and then I would like randomly hit her up, or she'd randomly hit me up, and then we'll meet up again, and we'll get it cracking. And then what I noticed was it was at one point, and it was funny because I didn't notice this until like the I think second or third time it happened. After we smashed one day, she was like, so I'm gonna see you next week, whatever the day was, Thursday, Friday. And I said, yeah, cool. Right. And I just said, yeah. So she saw me and then we did our thing. And then she was like, okay, so she was like, I'm free Monday night. Can can we get together again Monday night? And then I said, yeah, that's cool. And so when she came over that Monday, I said, wait a second. This chick is scheduling times for us to get together on a consistent. I was like, what? I'm like, how did this happen? You see what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, we was just supposed to be fuck buddies. Like, I just, we see each other, but she was slowly getting us into a rhythm.
Yo, they do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they do that. Hey, nigga, you want to talk about what you reward a woman with? It's your time. That's what you really rewarded her with. You understand? Because remember, as a man, you live a dope life. So allowing that woman to spend time with you as you live your life, that's the basic reward.
Right.
So like, it's just that as a man, you end up like paying for shit. So for example, you go into the movies this weekend and she's coming with you. So, naturally you're going to pay for both movie tickets.
Right.
Y'all going to dinner. Naturally you're going to pay for the dinner. Or, and this is somebody that's your girl is what I'm saying. Right. But I'm just saying, like, you're going to live your dope ass life and you're going to allow them to spend time with you.
Right.
But they will scheme on your time. If you're not paying attention.
You're right.
Oh my God. You're like, no, what the?
It's like, how did this happen? Like, where did we
scheming, bro?
Like, how did we get here? I'm telling you, women are clever, man. I'm telling you, listen, man. And remember, see, guys, don't ever get it fucked up. Women have to be clever to dominate you in some form or fashion.
Right.
And this is why we tell you guys that if a woman can manipulate you, a lot of times that's when the respect goes down, because she's looking at you like, how did you allow me to do this to you? You understand what I'm saying? That's what she's looking at you like. You know what I mean? Like, how did this big, strong man allow little old me to do this?
Yep.
So when you guys are all smiling and being all cheesy in front of a chick because you think she hot, and you're up there, kikiing and ha-haing and all this other nonsense and trying to impress her and do it, she's looking at you like, how did I get this goofy ass nigga to just do what I say, and he only known me for 3 days and he's going all out? And she's like, he's doing all this because I got some titties? Like, God damn, like, what is wrong with this loser? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I'm telling you, man. And this is the thing, guys, check this out. It's like, see, you would think the same thing. Like, if you've ever been in a situation where, let's say you're dealing with a chick who you don't really like that, and you might not necessarily you shitting on her, but you're not really like, you're like, whatever with this chick. And she just keep coming back. And you're like, oh, what's wrong with this chick? Like, I could do whatever with this chick, and she ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be doing the worst shit and she'll just be there. And you're just like, this chick is weird. She a goofball. It's the same thing that women think when you're dealing with them based on them just looking good. It's like you're doing all this goofy stuff. You understand what I'm saying? To make shit happen. Shout out to Scott Cheetos. He said he sent 10 for 2 free calls. Appreciate the fam. So guys, call up. We got what? That makes what I think 3 free calls now. 4 free calls.
Yeah, because we have 2 left. Yeah, 2 left.
So 4 free calls, people. 4 free calls. So call up. You know what I'm saying? Call up.
And call in for the free.
So this says is it open? Okay, yeah, here we go. We got some calls. Let's do that.
All right, so 570, you're on live with the Corey Miles, name Age City. How could we help you?
Yeah, this is Charlie Kiefer again. I sent $20 to the iTalks.
Oh shit.
Okay, all right.
Shout out to Charlie. That's what's up.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to add to my point from before because I had another little bit of epiphany. So, you know, in regards to the situation about, you know, simping to get a girl, all this other stuff for a baddie, it's like one of the things that I realized, one of the things that Lucaro told me is that, you know, when I was getting his coaching is that everything in this universe is for you, right? So it's like, what does that mean? And really deep down, like, there is what you want, right? And it's like you and the universe are actually perfectly in line because you are the universe. And so it's like every time the universe gives you a sign that this isn't what's meant for you, you should take that shit and fucking sprint and run. You know what I mean? Like, get out of that situation ASAP because you are the universe and everything is perfectly in line for you. So it's like if a girl is giving you resistance, that's the universe saying, Charlie, guess what? I got it out of the way super fast. Get the fuck out of here because around the corner there's a girl who wants to get on your knees and suck your motherfucking dick. And say,
that's a fact. That's real shit.
Well, I just had that epiphany, so I wanted to say that because it reminded me of like how getting rejected is actually so good for you because it's like deep down you are God and everything is for you. So if everything is for you, all you gotta do is just follow the path that you want to follow deep down, and you're gonna get everything you want.
Exactly. And the rejection is for you because the rejection is you're supposed to get rejected because you're not supposed to interact with that woman in that way. That's why that's why the rejection is there. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's that rejection is telling you super fast to keep going. Like fucking keep that shit pushing and just find the next one and the next one.
Exactly. That's real talk.
But anyway, I really appreciate you guys taking my call and have a good day.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Charlie.
Thank you.
Man. So guys, call up. We got 4 free calls available. If you guys want to call up, calling number is 844-672-7300. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you want to put a question in the chat. So this says, is an open relationship more realistic than polygyny? Women cheat in polygyny to feel it's fair. But often don't sleep around in open if you're cool with it and the woman is more mature. Well, this is the thing. If you are worried about your woman sleeping around, then why are you in an open relationship?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he's because you're like,
you know what? If you're worried about your woman sleeping around, then why are you trying to get in relationships at all?
Exactly. That's a fact.
Like if you're really worried about being cheated on, you should stay away from relationships. It's kind of like if you're afraid of STDs, like if you're definitely afraid of STDs, you really should have abstained from sex.
Yeah, just don't have sex.
Don't have sex. You know, you don't run around bumming everybody out, you know, oh my God, gonorrhea, oh my God. Like, no, just don't do it.
Right. Exactly. So Jasper, you gotta figure yourself out, man. You know what I'm saying? And guys, if you want to learn more about non-monogamous relationships, go to shoplucario.com because I have the how to have a successful non-monogamous relationship program on there for you guys right now. You feel what I'm saying? So this says, I'm comfortable telling women I'm trying to bone up front. Is that a good way of letting a woman what I'm trying to do, or should I talk to her for a little while first? No, what you guys have to learn how to have is conversations, right? Because a lot of you guys think when we told you guys to be direct to let a woman know you want to have sex, y'all think we just tell you to tap a chick on her shoulder like this, say, excuse me, miss, I want to fuck you, right? That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is that you have a conversation, an interaction with the woman. By the time that interaction is done, that woman should know exactly why you're there, talking to her, approaching her, interacting with her, right? And so that needs to be clear before the interaction is done. So if you guys exchange information, she should know why that's happening.
Yo, shout out to Marquise. He sent 50 bucks in for 10 free calls.
So we got 10 free calls. April just put 6. We got 10.
No, we 6. So now we got 16 free calls.
Nah. We got. Is it 10 including these 6 free calls, or is it
10 plus
these 6 free calls? So we got 16 free calls, and we only got how much time we got left on the show?
Okay. Sent 10 to Miles. Okay. And then this guy sent 6. Whatever, $50 to Miles. So we'll just say we got 15 free calls.
So, yo, free calls only the life of the free call is just for the show. So
right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So guys, we got another maybe 50 minutes. So y'all got 50 minutes to take advantage of these 15 free calls. So and after the show is done, these don't extend to the next show. So we'll just let y'all know that.
and y'all control too if you want to have some fun.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, calls, no stories. But and Trendy now said 1 million free calls. So if you guys want to donate so people can get 1 million, how much would 1 million free calls be? Was that $5 million?
Yeah, that's $5 million.
Yo, listen.
Hey, look, if anybody's feeling generous,
yeah, exactly.
You want us to have 1 million free calls? Hey, by all means. I mean, let's get it, man. Fuck it, get it.
Listen. If y'all want to, y'all need to hit us up. Be like Miles Lucario. We want everyone to have free calls, so we're gonna hit you with $10 million for free calls for the rest of the year. We'd be like, all right, let's get it cracking.
And by the way, it's still Lucario's birthday weekend.
Exactly right. There's a fact. So y'all can still donate. We appreciate it.
Still donate, because you know how y'all do. Y'all celebrate your birthday all week and shit.
Exactly. Nah, that's a fact. So what does this say right here? It says I'm comfortable telling women I'm trying to bone up front. We already did that one. This says, Lucario, do you agree that attraction isn't a choice? Guys think 10s only want 10s, but it's all relative. That's why you might see dudes date baddies who you perceive as just being an average guy. Yes, exactly. That is a real statement. Attraction is not a choice. You understand this? And this is the funny part. I don't even want to go too deep into it, but this is one of the reasons why it's very hard for monogamy to work. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can choose what you do, but it's harder for you to not do when the attraction is very heavy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And so the thing is that, when you're really, this is why we also tell you guys that when a woman can say, oh, let's get to know each other. Let's wait. Let's I gotta wait till the 3rd or 5th date to have sex. That means she's not really attracted to you, because if she was really, really attracted to you sexually, she couldn't help herself. You understand what I'm saying? She'd be looking at your dick through the pants, thinking about you fucking her. She'd be doing all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we try to tell you guys. It's just like there's times where, and I feel like everyone has at some point experienced this when it comes to physical attraction, because there's times where you might see somebody that you might be at a party, an event, you might be chilling at a park or whatever, and you see somebody that you think is so physically appealing that you can't keep your eyes off that person. You understand what I'm saying? Like you just can't. You're like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not you're not choosing that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Let's keep it going.
We got 401. You are on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. Are you taking a free call?
Yeah, free call.
All right. Name, age, city.
Yeah, this is PG, LA, 35.
35. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, I just want to drop this real quick. I think, dudes got to get out here and get in this numbers game, because there are like millions of one archetype of woman. So if your type of woman, let's say, for example, is blonde, like 5'6" with big titties, like there are millions of that woman. You don't have to be with that particular girl you met. You can go out there and find the other 5, 10 million, 100 million blondes who are 5'6" with big titties.
Right.
If your type is a short, thick, chocolate girl with a big fro, there's millions all around the world of those type of women. So a part of like not falling victim to this whole baddie thing and getting manipulated is guys understanding the way the numbers game and life works is you don't have to be with this particular person. You don't have to be with Sally. Just go find another chick who looks like Sally. And she might actually like your personality. She might actually like the way you look. And I think dudes get stuck in dealing with the bullshit of one chick because they for some reason they get stuck on that one person.
Right.
I think there's like a weird fallacy, a weird way of thinking.
Right.
You know,
right.
so many dudes, they'll be like, oh, you know what? In high school or in college, I like the way this one chick looked, and so she wasn't interested in me. She rejected me, but you won't go holler at all the other chicks that look like her who actually might like the way you look.
Right.
And that Sally might have liked the dude who was taller than you, or darker than you, or a dude who had a rougher personality than you. But Jamie, she might actually like the way you look. She might actually like your personality. So, guys, like, don't get stuck on that one particular girl. Go find the other girls who look like that archetype. They actually might be interested in you.
Hey, caller,
they're waiting on you.
Caller, I got a question. How come all of your name examples are like classic white girl names?
You know,
he said Sally and Jamie.
Because you know what? Listen, I like the Keishas though. You know me. I'm like you, Miles. I like Keishas. So you know. Goes out there, but I like the Keishas. You know what I mean?
You like the Keishas? Okay.
I like the Keishas. Yo, but like it's a real thing. Like some of my homies, they fall victim to understanding. They be like, "Oh, this chick, she don't like me." I'm like, "Yo, bro, like there's other chicks who look just like her who are looking for you."
Right.
So open your eyes, man. Get out there, get in the game. And I mean, the reason why dudes don't understand that is because they're just not in the game. It's a game, bro. Like, you don't gotta be with this one. You don't gotta be with Keisha. You can be with Shaniqua. Shaniqua might like you.
Right.
You don't gotta be with Keisha, and they can look the exact same way.
Right.
So you get out there, guys. Yeah.
Nah, real talk.
And shout out to PPR. He sent in $100 just because. So shout out to
That's
him.
what I'm talking about, man. Supporting the game. I appreciate y'all supporting the game. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all supporting the game, man.
Hey, 401, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for reminding us that Sally and Janie, there's always a chance of them liking us.
Exactly, but
Hey, Miles, can you come up with some fine black chick names that you like?
Bonquisha, and that's the best one I could come up with.
Tiffany and Sade.
Right. And shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson, man, because he says black queens forever, snow bunnies never. You feel what I'm saying? Snow bunnies never.
Exactly. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? We got to stay focused, my brothers. All right, we got 480. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Oh shit! What is this?
I was doing that goofy shit.
480. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, man. What name? Age, city. What's your name? Name, age, city.
Jonathan. Phoenix, 30.
All right.
Sent it to you, Miles. Cash out.
All right. Which Jonathan?
Yeah.
Which one is this? Yeah, your name. Your names don't come up on the same thing as on the Cash App, right?
Yeah, it'd be different.
It'd be different names.
Shit. It's probably under Juan, bro.
Okay, there you go, Juan. All right, thank you. The game, son. All right, cool. Thank you for the 10. We appreciate it, man.
Yes,
So,
For sure. Hey, man. I guess the question's for both of y'all. I'm at work right now, so I'll probably hop off. But,
okay. And real quick, shout out to Roderick. He sent another 50 supporting the game. Yes.
He fucks with y'all, man. Supporting that game. Real talk.
All right. Sorry. That's a birthday fund for Lucario. All right. So yeah, go ahead, Jonathan.
Yeah, cool, man. So do you guys have anything that you guys could give quick? I'll probably do a consultation with Lucario for sure on this. But just getting women in general more comfortable with you seeing other women. Yeah.
How do you mean? Is this a woman that you're already dealing with, or you just mean in general?
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much done. I mean, it's a girl I had been seeing for 10 months. About 2 weeks ago, she kind of broke down about it. and it was just something she wasn't comfortable with anymore. So just moving forward, if anything, you guys could.
Yeah, you know what it is too. I'll say this real quick, and we can get deeper into it later. But the reason why women feel uncomfortable or feel that way or just like can't really make it happen is usually one of two things. Either they're extremely insecure, right? So that can happen. But if they're not insecure, it's usually because what happened is that you might have done something in the process of vetting the chick or interacting with her where she lost, or the value that she's seen in you has decreased. You understand what that means? What that means is that when a woman sees value in you, like she's highly interested in you and she sees that value in you, what happens is that her being with you and being in a relationship with you, the value of that outweighs any type of jealousy or any type of feeling she would have about you being with another woman. In fact, she on a certain level, she actually understands that is a possibility because she's like, this nigga's so fucking awesome. Like, he's so awesome. Of course this would happen.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where either she's just super insecure, or there's something that lowered her perception of you, lowered her perception of your value. And what happens is that when a woman's perception of your value lowers, she doesn't feel right with you dealing with other women, because now she feels like, well, why the fuck would I want you to be with other women when I perceive you as less? Understand? So it's just like, for example, if I give you $500 million and I say you got to split this evenly between two other people, you're like, cool, I get like, $150 something million, even though I'm splitting this between these two people. But if I say, hey, I'm gonna give you $500 million, but you know what? My bad. I made a mistake. I didn't mean 500 million. I mean $500. And now you got to split that between 30 people. You're like, God damn. I don't want to split this $500 between 30 people. It's only $500. That's how women look at you when their perceived value of you decreases. So there could have been something that you did in the situation, but within those 10 months, that could have made her see you a certain type of way. That could have been you just giving her way too much time and energy at the wrong time. It could have been, you doing way too much boyfriendy shit too soon. It could have been a lot of different things. You see what I'm saying?
Caller, what happened? Did she break up with you? Like, what happened?
I mean, it's a lot, but basically called me over to her place. She had known I was
caller. It's very simple. Yeah. Did she break up with you or not?
No.
Okay, so she called you over to have a discussion,
right?
And she was explaining that she felt a certain way about it,
right?
But did she want to end the relationship?
I kind of took it there based on.
So you ended the relationship,
right?
Well, okay. Here's the thing. There's something you need to understand about being a man that deals with multiple women.
Mm-hmm.
They will never be totally okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
They will never, ever, no matter how much they say they're okay with it, they will never, ever be totally okay with it. No matter how honest you are. Matter of fact, the more honest you are, the worse it is. but they will never, ever be. See, what you need to learn is you need to learn how to control yourself, and you need to learn how to acknowledge her feelings. And sometimes you may have to coach her back into her security. Do you understand?
Okay, so right. So with that, I do feel she was on the insecure side.
Was she disrespectful in any way?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. If again, because they have a certain level of insecurity and they know that you're an awesome guy, somewhere in the back of their mind, they think that they could possibly lose you. to another chick, and so they end up feeling this way, and then you kind of have to coach them and reassure them, and if she's worth it, you're gonna have to be the one. You're gonna have to be the one to always be the one to give it a pep talk and to reassure her. And at the same time, you're going to have to.
Because my thing. I need to know what you were doing, because what was actually going on in your situation with this woman, where all of a sudden she needed to call you over to her house and you had to have this big ass talk.
Call her. Stop. You got to get coaching. This topic in particular is nothing we can help you with over the call, bro. Honestly, you got to get coaching on this. You got to get coaching on this. The reason why is because we have to teach you how to be a coach for her.
That's a fact. That's real shit. And we need to know exactly what you did.
And we need to know exactly all the shit that led up to this. All of it. All of it, because you may not know you may not know about the things that you're doing. Because let me tell you something about dealing with multiple women. The consistencies that you have in place with your main chick, any fucking time you deviate from any consistency, she's going to automatically assume that the reason why you deviated is because of another bitch.
Right.
This is exactly what happened.
Shut up. Call her. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Say, hey guys, thanks for taking my call. I will sign up for coaching today. Right. Peace.
Miles, how did you know? Oh my goodness, you're psychic. How did you know? See, guys, this is what, again, remember, experts versus content creators. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you tell the difference.
Hey,
No, Paula, seriously, sign up for coaching. We can't help you. We can't help you on this call.
Yeah, for real, man, bro. But can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. So, I've been rocking with you guys since I was 20. I'm 30 now.
Wow, thank you.
I understand where like a lot of younger guys are, because I was in that same spot where, they look at you guys online and they're skeptical about the things that you guys are saying. I get it. But, to all those guys listening, man, I mean, over the years of listening to you guys, time after time after time and again, you guys are, it always comes back to the shit that the basics that you guys have taught me.
Facts.
And, over the years, man, it's consistent, and there's obviously, I don't agree. Well, I don't want to say anything like that, but everybody lives their lives a little different. And, I can see it with the guys on Sunday, right? How you guys kind of move a little different individually, but it's real, man. These guys aren't just trying to take your money. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys for everything you guys do. Happy birthday, Locario, by the way.
Appreciate it.
For real, man. And for real, man, this is real, man. This is real shit. I mean, I could go on and on about just it, not even dating shit, just life shit.
Right.
That has helped me with all, and it has helped my family. It's helped people close to me.
Wow. Well, hey, we appreciate you, man. We're gonna switch to another caller. We got other callers coming in, but we appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And get that coaching. Get that coaching. All right.
For sure.
All right. We got 531. 531, you're on live with Locario Miles, name, age, city. Are you taking a free call or are you supporting? What's up?
No, it is Prodigy. I donate.
Oh, gotcha, bro. Gotcha. Yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Thank you for the 5, homie. We appreciate you, man.
It's crazy. 16 free calls and I still donate. But so I got a question.
Nigga, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Right.
Yeah, real. I got a question for Locario. I think this is more suited for Locario. So, Locario, how do you deal with racism when you go out? Because I be fucking with these fine baddies or whatever, these fine thick ass white chicks and stuff or whatever. And I have a lot of hate. You feel me? I be having a lot of racist white dudes. One dude tried to fight me. You feel me? Because it was his ex-girlfriend or whatever, and I didn't know. So
wait, hold on.
like
So
a lot
wait, let's back up.
when you dating like the more attractive white chick. So how do you deal with that hate? Tell me.
Well. The thing is, I think I mean, there could have been some hate in that, but that had more to do with you talking to this girl. But tell me a situation though that happened without fighting that you thought was like a racist type of situation.
Well, okay, so it was a situation where it was this drunk dude, right? And like he didn't like confront me or whatever. Like I could tell he wanted to, but like he didn't outright confront me, but I knew for a fact like he wanted to. Like I could see like the animosity in his face. You feel me? The reason why he didn't confront me because he pretty much know I whoop his ass. He was a little ass motherfucker. Yeah. So
wait, Prodigy, wait, stop. Hold on. I ain't gonna let you get away with this. How did you see the animosity in his face? How did you do that?
Yeah, what was it about? Like, what was the situation?
I literally seen the venom in his face. Like he wanted to like come up and like knock my ass out. He was drunk and stuff too, you know. So,
the thing is, so in that particular situation, was you talking to his girl too, or like what happened?
No. No. Well, the one where it was like his ex, you know. That was a unique situation because he like it used to be his ex girl, you know. So I'm dealing with a girl he used to talk to, you know. It could be some animosity there or whatever. Like it's good enough for him to confront me. But the other situation, you know, it was just genuine hate. He probably approached her or whatever. Well, not even approached her. Like he probably seen her at some point or whatever. We probably knew her. I don't know. And he seen me with her, and I guess it just made him mad. But that's really not like the worst situation. You know, that's a situation where I knew he wanted to get up and do something, but he didn't because he knew he wasn't going to win. But the other situation is just me periodically holding hands down the street with a woman, and, you know, I just get weird looks and stuff, you know. So, yeah, like, how do you deal with that?
Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm sure it happens. I just don't notice it. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you noticing all the looks and stuff? Why do you need to notice?
No. Well, I'm from Memphis, so my head is always on the swivel. You know.
Okay.
So I'm always like who trying to try me? You feel me? I'm always looking around, and I live in like a majority white city.
No, but listen,
you know.
But listen,
go ahead.
Listen, you have you ever? All right. Do you know what's called the reticular function of the mind?
I have never heard of that, bro.
Okay, so let me explain something to you real quick. So, have you ever went to go try on a blue shirt, or have you went to test drive a car, and after you left the dealership, all of a sudden those are the only cars you see? Like let's just say you go test drive a Lexus or a Toyota or something, and after you leave, you notice all the Toyotas on the way home. That something like that ever happened to you?
Hold on, repeat that one more time.
Okay. Have you ever test driven a car?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Do you remember the kind of car it was that you went to go test drive?
Yep.
Okay. Did you find that once you left the dealership and started on your way home, did you notice that type of car on your way home?
What do you mean? Like me like driving in the car and then I noticed another car like right beside me, like the same type of car?
Yes. So for example, if I go to the Lexus dealership and I test drive a Lexus, on my way home, I may, for some reason or another, just start to notice all of the Lexus cars that I see on my way home.
On the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it was.
Okay, so that's what's called reticular function. Basically, the thing is that when your mind is focused on something, that is what your mind begins to see. So what I'm saying is, I know you called in to speak to Lacari, but just give me a second. I'm just explaining to you.
Good, man.
I'm just explaining to you that when we choose what our mind focuses on, our mind also tells our eyes what to focus on, meaning and it ends up affecting and influencing what we notice. So what I'm saying to you is that if you tell your mind, well, I'm in a predominantly white city and I'm black and, white people always be looking at niggas weird for fucking with white bitches, and you have that in your mind, then anybody looking at you, no matter how they look at you, you are going to fill in the blanks in your own assumption. Right. You understand that?
Yeah.
Now, am I saying that it's impossible for these people to be looking at you that way? I'm not saying that. But I want you to pay attention to what Lucario said. Lucario said they may be looking at him like that, but he don't notice it because he don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. You, on the other hand, seem to give a fuck, and that's what you notice. Now, they could be looking at you because you have a pointy nose, or they could be looking at you because your fucking shoulders is twice the size of your head, so you just look weird. And they could be just staring at you for that reason, right? But you think it's because you walking with a white bitch as a black man. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, right? But I think the reason why it never happened to Lucario, because I think it's probably because it never like affected Lucario the same way it affects me. You know, like he's probably never got that type of energy or whatever, or a white dude that's never confronted him. You feel me, about the situation? But I do understand what you're saying. I remember about 7-8 years ago, I used to donate plasma, right? Mm-hmm. And I went into the clinic and my arm and I think if your blood pressure too high, you know, you can't like donate plasma anymore, right?
Right.
So every time I went into the clinic, I would fail every test because my blood pressure will spike up because I feel tension, I feel nervousness that my blood pressure that I'll fail again, you know. Right. So my blood pressure go up just because of that. Because every time I go, I'm always focused on that. So I do understand what you're saying right there. Right. You know, so I think I should just like do like a reset or just stop going out just so I can get my mind off of it.
No, you ain't got to do that. You just have to focus on yourself, and all of those things that you're worried about in a lot of cases are going to dissipate, and it's not even going to register to you, because this is the thing. The situation where the guy was trying to fight you, right? That is different because you were actually engaging in a situation where you was, I guess, talking to a girl he knew, or that was his ex or his girlfriend or whatever it was. Now, it could have still been hate, but what I'm saying is that that's different because in that particular situation, it was a different variable. My question to you is, how many times has guys tried to fight you while you're out with a white girl?
Well, that was just the one time.
Right.
Know?
So that's what I'm saying. So that don't mean nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I get it. So I'll say this, man. You know, like dating like the more attractive women, you know, I'm just speaking for myself. You know, it can come with consequences and repercussions.
Nah, bro. Caller. Here's what I got.
I'm just speaking for myself. I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for nobody else.
No, and I'm telling you that it has more to do with your mind than what is actually happening in the real world. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, bro.
Yeah, because what is the woman being more attractive have to do with anything?
Your mind is being manipulated by her looks.
Well, it's because the more attractive women get more attention, and sometimes that attention can be good or bad, you know, pretty much in a nutshell. So I'm not saying that's the situation for every dude, you know, that could be subjective or whatever, but I'm just saying it's like I've experienced it. So it's, you know,
all right, hold on
for me.
Hold on. Let me ask you a similar question what Lucari asked you. How many times have you gotten this quote unquote bad attention from being with what you consider a highly attractive woman? How many times has this really happened?
Well, you mean as far as the like a one-on-one confrontation, like fisticuffs type situation, or just whatever you bad say, energy,
whatever you want to say, whether they confronted you like blatantly and physically, or you felt like they was giving you dirty looks or whatever the fuck. How many times has this really happened?
Shit, man, that's like every weekend, damn it, almost.
Okay. Let me
but as far as like the violence and stuff, that's really not. It's not that often. So
the violence almost never comes up. A lot of the violence is in your own mind. But bro, what I want to tell you, or the advice that I want to give to you, because you was asking what does Lucario do, you know, from, you know, dealing with this and that. I want to tell you or suggest to you that you need to focus more on having a good time and just being safe.
Mm-hmm.
because I don't worry about necessarily who might be looking at my girl, and I know niggas is looking at my girl.
Right, exactly.
But I don't niggas looking at my girl is fun to me. It's fun to me. What I'm looking out for is if somebody's doing some weird shit to disrupt the peace and the safety of my environment. That's what I'm looking for. If a little nigga here and there got a little problem with me or looking at my girl or some shit, that shit is just funny to me. Because 9 times out of 10, niggas is not gonna step to me like that. Like in my mind, I just don't even see it. I just don't even see it. But at the same time, you know, I'm a nigga. I practice my shit. I stay on my stamina. I stay on my fitness. I stay on my martial arts. So I'm not worried. And I got other contingencies. If you get what I'm saying, you understand? If it comes up, but I don't even live. I don't allow my mind to live in that world. So the most that's gonna happen is a nigga gonna look at my girl because he should be looking at. In my mind, he should be looking at my girl because my girl is bad as shit. Other than that, all I'm focused on, though, is being safe within the entire environment. Because I'm going to tell you something. A nigga like you will probably see a nigga, quote unquote, giving you the side eye, but you don't see the group of niggas with masks coming into the bank.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't see the fire starting over there. You don't see the fucking police officers coming through. You don't see the undercover cop taking his gun out his holster because something is about to happen. You don't see that because you focused on some little bitch ass nigga over there staring at you and your girl.
So Prodigy, let me ask you a question. Do you go to clubs?
Not too often, but yeah.
Okay, so that's all I was because this is the thing. If you go to a club, you'll see lots of women who are good looking with their guys. So you know what I'm saying? So it's not like there's a fucking brawl in the club because all these niggas is looking at all these other niggas, girls in the club, and everybody fight. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Where this thing of you feeling like, damn, bro, my girl's so bad, and these guys are giving me these dirty looks. A lot of that's coming from your mind, man. The guy could just be looking at your girl or looking at y'all too, because he's like, oh, he got a good looking chick, and then he just keep it moving after that. Exactly. But in your mind, you're thinking it's an issue. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that could be the case too. You know, it's just that I like read body language, you know, and I know if it's like anger or animosity.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know. Did you tap the guy on the shoulder and say, "Hey, sir, how do you feel about seeing me and my white girl?" Did you even have that conversation with these niggas?
You assuming too much, my nigga. Like, you are assuming too much. You know.
Well, I mean, it's body language. You feel me? I understand what you're saying. It's not like
but this is what we're saying. How do you don't know what's going on? The dude could be looking at you, and he could be looking at you like, damn, look at that fucking guy, that black nigger with that white girl. Ooh, that's turning me on. I like to see BBC fuck these white girls. Like, you don't know what these niggas is thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
I get that in the text message, or like a voice call or whatever.
I don't think you heard what Lucario said, but anyway, caller, here's what I'm telling you: you will always find what you're looking for.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. I pretty much got y'all, man. Just focus on myself and just ignore everybody else. You know,
right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I really just wanted to add to the conversation about the topic, you know, as far as like baddies or whatever, you know, by giving my experience on what I deal with. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
All right.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Great call. Appreciate it, bro. But guys, y'all got to realize this. You always find what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. You will always find what you're looking for. And 781, go ahead and call back. 781, go ahead and call back. I see I missed your call, so go ahead and call back. Right. But yeah, man, you can't me personally, you know, if you spend all your time seeking out niggas that's eyeballing you and looking at you and your girl, or if you're in an interracial relationship and you're always seeking out the people that's looking at you because you're fucking with a white chick, like, I don't know. That's a stressful life to me.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, I don't really ever like, I don't know, like I never really notice it like that. Like I don't see like this thing where, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've never so what I'm saying is like anytime I've been with a woman who's not black, I hardly ever seen a situation where it was hostile or somebody who's giving me dirty looks, and you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it happened once or twice, but not to the extent where it's like even a thing really. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to me, a lot of the times I see niggas with like if I see a face, I see a nigga that he probably got a face where
giving you the dirty looks.
No, it's not even a dirty look. It's more like, damn, his bitch is fine. Like but it's not a dirty look. It's more of a disappointment because either they bitch ain't as fine or they ain't got no bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we got 781. You're on live with Lakari and Miles. Name 8 city and get rid of all that background noise, or I'm gonna have to hang up.
Turn it off in the background.
Before boss, is the noise gone or not?
Yeah, nah, you good. Go ahead.
We good. How old are you? You said 24. How old are you?
Yeah. Me?
All right, go ahead.
All right. Yo, so why do you think that like cooperation is like the determining factor, right? Like, for example, if you so like the idea is like, all right, a chick when she sees you, she knows whether or not she's trying to like actually fuck you, right? And all you're trying to do is figure out whether or not she's actually trying to do that, right? So you give her the direction. So the underlying thing is that she has to cooperate.
Right.
So my question is like, why do you think cooperation is that one thing? Like, why do you think it's this as opposed to like something else? You know what I'm saying? That's a question.
Because cooperation is the only thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Caller, what else would it be?
Yeah, what else is there?
No, I don't know. I was just like, damn, I wonder why it's cooperation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else it would be. I was just honestly curious.
But how we gonna get anything done if she ain't cooperating?
Right, because I see what you're saying. Yeah.
How are you gonna? Okay, all right. Think about this. To set up the date, how is the date gonna happen unless she shows up based on the time and place that you told her to show up?
Right. It's like a fucking job. It's like,
it's co-op. Yeah, it's everything is cooperation, bro. If she's not cooperating, then it can't happen. That's why we tell you guys, like, give a woman instruction, like, you know.
Right.
That's
because check this out. Even when a girl is being uncooperative, right? If you was able to make something happen with her, the only way that anything ended up happening was that she decided to cooperate at some point. So she was giving you resistance. You wear her down, and then now she says, you know what? All right, fuck it. Now she's cooperating. You see what I'm saying? So cooperation has to happen for anything to occur, period. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I guess it's one of those questions where like you think it's a good question, then you call in, and then you guys be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Now, I think
it's still a good it's a good question because I'm sure you're not the only one possibly thinking that way. But at the end of the day, this is why you guys have to realize that the game is not really as hard as you think it is. It's either she's cooperating or she's not. Like, it's really black and white, bro. Like the game is really ones and zeros.
Right.
The game is binary as fuck. I be telling y'all this shit all the time. It's either she cooperating or she not. And if she's not, then she gets fired. If she is, then she get to keep her job. That's it.
Right, because understand the gray area is what women use to manipulate. You understand? Women know it's black and white too. They just use the gray area and they fool you guys into thinking there is a gray area.
Manipulate.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, but you know, I need to get to know a guy first because you know I'm a sapiosexual and a demisexual and all that stupid shit. And you guys would be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So maybe I should take you out on more dates and talk to you. No. This is how they fool you into getting more attention. Remember, women have to find ways to get non-sexual attention from men. So the best way to do that is to manipulate you into thinking there is a gray area. That's how it works.
Real talk.
Yeah, no, that's heavy game. All right, no, that was it, bro. I was just gonna say, that was just a question. I was like, damn, I wonder what that is. But now, once you guys explained it, and then also using the job analogy, it's like, of course, she has to fucking cooperate. So no, I get it now.
Facts.
Just that was just me overthinking the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot simpler than it needs to be. Than it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call, brother.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
All right, man. Guys, I think we got at least 9 or 8 or 9 free calls left, man.
For real. Yeah, you got like 10 minutes, 15. You got like 15 minutes left. So guys, call up or put a Q in the chat. Shout out to Mr. Justin in the building.
Mr. Justin in the building. He's gonna be on at June 2nd. This is gonna be this coming Monday, 11 p.m. Guys, if you want to be a part of the Masculine Identity Monday Night Masterclass Zoom call. Mr. Justin is gonna be our guest, so make sure y'all come through. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com. When you get to the checkout page, type in the code SUMMER, SUMMER, and you could be on there for 99 cents, and you could be a part of the call on Monday night. So shout out to Mr. Justin.
Real talk. All right, so let me see what some of these questions are saying. I think we got some more questions up in here. It says, I'm comfortable telling a woman I'm trying. Oh, you already did that one. You up to here, I think. So why don't you like switching up on your approaches if it's not working? Which approach is not working? I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean? So are you saying that if your approaches aren't working, why not switch up on it? But if your approaches, if you particular GB is doing an approach and it's not working, then yeah, you should switch up to something else that works for you, meaning that it should still be coming from you, meaning you're not switching up being a fraud or a fake. You're switching up another part of your energy to actually make something happen.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Another strategy.
Right, just doing another strategy. That's all it is.
Exactly, because we all have different things we're interested in, right? So like, okay, like for example, I like movies, but I also like, spitting game on YouTube. So if I'm approaching the chick and I'm talking and the majority of my conversation is talking about YouTube shit, then maybe I could switch it up next time and talk about movies.
Right, exactly.
But it's still a part of who I am. It's still a part of my masculine identity.
Exactly. So what if I give my number to a woman online and tell her to text me and it's been 4 days? Can you follow up? No.
But
First of all,
when did you tell her to text you though?
Right. And text you for what? About what?
Oh, Brian.
You see what I'm saying? Guys, get up on the online dating consultations from Shop Lucario, because I'm telling you, y'all need this. Y'all need this shit. Isn't it really your perspective on value and your perspective on what you need to get when you want get what you want that's actually manipulating you? What? I'm confused. Wait, sometimes I gotta read these slow. Isn't it really your perspective on value and your perspective on what you need to get what you want that's actually manipulating you? I think he's trying to say, like, if you want a certain thing, isn't that thing you want the thing that's manipulating you because you're putting value on the thing? No. Well, so what happens is that you have a choice of whether or not you move a certain way.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So so basically this is what it is, right? If you value the chick's looks, right, and then you fuck with her in a certain way based on how she looks, that means that you have essentially pushed yourself to the side, who you are to the side, to try to get the woman. You understand? So like Miles was saying, you're manipulating yourself to get that particular situation. You're not standing in who you are to find the situations that benefit you. That's the issue.
Yo, you know what? It's funny to me how these niggas try to use verbal acrobatics and gymnastics to try to justify the idea. Like,
right.
Basically, if you to me, what he's saying is, isn't it just desperation manipulating you?
Right.
But the point that is the basic that is the basic idea of the manipulation. You're letting something external make you do things that you wouldn't usually do.
Right.
That's all it is. So he's talking about the perspective on value and your perspective on what you need. Now, let me ask you this. I need oxygen. I need water, and I need nutrients to live. Do I need pussy?
Right.
What are you really talking about?
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna talk about what we need, do I need a woman? Do I need a woman?
Right.
Do I need sex? Do I need the pussy? Do I need to be spending time, or because that's what it comes down to, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
The only thing you really need is oxygen, water, and nutrients
Mm-hmm.
to keep on living.
Just as dudes need grammar training. That's a fact. Hold on, because the way y'all be wording shit, I'll be like, y'all be putting stress on my brain. I'll be like, God damn, what?
The perspective of what you need.
He sound like what's his name? Damon Wayans on In Living Color, the nigga in the jail. So my brother, what I'm saying is the perspication of the vernacular intergalactic spectacle of the perspiration, my brother. It's like, nigga, what are you talking about? I'm saying like just say it clear.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We got 330. You're on Live Lacaro here. Miles, name, age, city. And are you taking a free call or are you supporting? What's up?
You talking to me, Miles?
Is this William Kime?
It's Mr. Kime.
Hey,
listen,
what's going on with you, man?
He came on like a gangster. He was like, you talking to me?
Truck, and I was like, you know what? Since you guys got some free calls,
yeah, fuck it. Hey, it's beautiful, man. Hey, shout out to William Kime, man.
Right.
You've been a supporter, so it's all good, bro. But I don't know. I don't like all that gangster shit, bro. What you mean?
He came in like funny how.
You think I'm here to amuse you? Like, are you talking to me? Are you fucking talking to me? Nah.
Listen,
Nah, go
you know
ahead.
how I always like to read off text messages with communication with women, you know?
Right.
All right, so this is literally in real time right now at let's see, 6:09 p.m. So a couple minutes ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to meet this girl. I'm supposed to meet up with her tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's driving about 20 minutes to meet up at a spot up the road. She literally just said, I just thought of something that might be an issue. She goes, my ex is black.
What?
But
wait. So hold on, William, you a white dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a country boy. Yeah, I'm about as redneck as they come, right? I said, why would I care about that? All I care about is that you show up on time and you're the sweet woman that you seem to be.
Right.
She goes, because some people suck. I said, I dated my share of black and mixed women. We all bleed red, so who cares? She sends me a kissing face emoji. I said, I'll see you at 7:30.
That's what's up. But you know, like, it's true. What April says, she said, because the thing is, for some white guys, that's going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? So she just wanted to make sure that wasn't an issue for you. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm like, why would I give a fuck? You know? Like, anyway, I just thought I'd chime in real quick, but I've been cooking some dinner here. I'm eating before I meet her, so there's no way we're gonna eat when we're out. You know? What I mean?
There you go.
Exactly.
We don't feed these chicks, man. We eat before
Hell
or after the date.
Hell
Facts.
no. I'll buy her a drink, but maybe we'll end up back in my spot. You just never know.
You should have told that woman. You should have told her. Listen, that's going to be a problem. The only black guys I rock with are Mr. Lucario and Miles Cunningham.
Right? And Mr. Dean.
Exactly. Steve Dean, 1950, and Kay Zagan. That's it.
That's it. That is it.
Anyway, I just had to chime in real quick. I know you guys probably got some other calls.
Hey, appreciate that, man. That was a cool story, man. Appreciate that. All right.
All right, you guys have a good one.
All right, be safe, brother. Take it easy, man. Oh man, that's crazy. You know what it is. The thing is, some white dudes, they get very insecure because they think that if the chick used to date a black guy, when they finally get down to the pussy, they could they're gonna be like, hello.
Listen, when I was 19 years old, I was banging a 35-year-old that had just gotten divorced from a black guy.
Right.
Like, I didn't give a fuck. You know, like,
Right.
why would I care? You know, I
Exactly.
care about, you know, how she treats me. Not,
Exactly. That's
Right.
it.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. That's crazy.
But hey, William, we appreciate you, brother. Be safe out there.
Absolutely. Y'all take care.
All right, take it easy, man. Yo, that's crazy.
You know, it'd be funny if
oh yeah, go ahead.
It'd be funny if a chick she dating a black guy saying to the black guy, my ex was black. Be like, listen, I just want to make sure. Like, imagine a chick. I go date a chick, says, look, Kari, I got to tell you something. My ex was black, and I'll be like, what? It's over. Nah, we're done. I can't do it.
You nigger loving bitch, get away from
nigger lover.
Lucario, my ex was a pookie. Do you still like me?
Oh my god!
So you're out here dating pookies, huh? You white trash bitch, nigger loving bitch. Get out of here! Oh my!
Yo, that shit too funny, man. Oh, people are funny. Oh my god!
Like, imagine the chick. My ex-boyfriend had very bad credit. Leave me! Leave, you whore! How dare you, you strumpet!
He says strumpet. Yo.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Imagine a chick is dating a Crip and she used to date a Blood.
No. Better yet. Miles, my ex-boyfriend was Red Pill. Lucario, my ex-boyfriend was Black Pill.
Nah, Steve wouldn't fuck with a chick after that. He'd be like, Steve be like, why do you hate yourself?
Why do you hate yourself, bitch? Because I will take the dick off the table. Because it's Happy Steve. Yo, oh man.
Oh my gosh, it is too funny.
Too funny.
Oh. All right, what we have with these questions, and we're gonna wrap this shit up in a minute. It says, when a woman is choosing to follow a man's lead for his leadership, looks, status, or money, should it not matter if she is respectful or cooperative while getting what she wants? Wait, hold on. I got to slow this down again. Okay, a woman is choosing to follow a man's lead.
Yo, wait, hold up, Lucario. Before you rock your brain, we got 15 free calls.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell?
Like, at this rate, anybody who calls is free regardless because we got so many free calls. Why y'all asking these weird ass questions when y'all can just call in?
You can just call in.
Damn.
I could just call in.
When a woman is choosing to follow a man's lead for his leadership, okay, looks, status, or money, okay, should it not matter if she is see, it's the not that.
Yeah, that's what's confusing me. Like, what are you talking? Colby, you gotta call up, fam. We can't do this.
Y'all niggas be trying to reverse engineer the game. Like, what are you doing?
We can't do this. It says, I hear you guys talk about. Okay, here we go. We got
So we got 516. 516, you are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. They hung up. That's fucked up.
Oh, boo. Let me see. Where was we at with this? Okay, so he says, I hear you guys talk about rejections, but you never talk about constant rejections. We do. What the fuck?
All right, 516, you are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. What's up? 516. Man, I don't know what's going on.
516 going once.
516.
Yo,
what's good, nigga?
Yo. What's shaking? How you doing?
What's shaking with you? What's up with your phone, homie?
I'm chilling, man. I'm in the office. I missed the beginning of it, but I told my man who put me on you guys I was gonna donate $50 for the free call.
Okay.
So I came on late.
Okay. Oh, that was
Seen
you?
that ain't nobody calling. Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Let me call. Fuck it. Let me use a free call.
Okay, that's
Shit.
what's up. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, man. And we
I
appreciate the baller donation, man. Shout out to Saint Center. But so what's up, man? What's your question, man?
I'm chilling, man. You know, I just wanted to give praise to the game, man. I like how you put me on to the conversations with God. You know what I'm saying? And I've been tapping in. I ain't giving my undivided attention,
right?
But the attention that it has been getting from my ear as I'm multitasking. You know, I'm at work. I'm in corporate America. This shit is a different animal.
Right?
They always on your back.
Right.
So I'm sneaking it in, AirPod in, shit like that.
That's
and
what's up.
Man, that shit is powerful.
Appreciate
That shit is. So I see the depths of the game. You know, I did a little studying with Mr. DeMello.
Oh yeah, Anthony DeMello's on point.
Yeah, that's Lucario mentor, Anthony DeMello. Took some game from him, and yeah, man, the game is deep, man. Shit is infinite. I'm just giving y'all flowers and shit. I ain't know y'all was in the game.
Yo, hold up. So over here, we don't give men flowers. We give them cigars. All right.
All right. Well, look, I like my shits infused and rolled twice. You heard? Like,
all right. Yeah, we don't do that flowers shit. We don't. Bitches get flowers, nigga.
I respect it. Masculine identity. I'm gonna join the membership. It'll probably be next week, but I'm gonna be on the membership soon.
Yo, you should join. You should join today.
Game, but I'm. It's not
caller.
like the
Caller,
game's infinite.
Caller, listen. You should join as soon as possible. This Monday evening, we're doing our Zoom call, and Mr. Justin is gonna be on it. So I'm gonna have a special guest on the Zoom call. So you should join right away, bro. You should join right away, and it's only 99 cents, bro.
I let her promotion. I let her energy. I'm on it. I'm gonna join. I'm gonna figure it out tonight. I'm gonna be on that. We're gonna shake out Monday, man.
Yeah.
Have a blessed weekend.
All right, you too, brother.
You gotta save niggas, man, because niggas can't say they self.
That's a fact. Right.
We out here drowning without the right information. Thanks again, guys.
All right, appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him for the 50 bone. You know what I mean?
All right, so we back here. So he said, I heard you guys talk about rejection, but never talk about constant rejections. You know, there's this thing we talk about called the numbers game. That means you play the numbers game because you're gonna get constant rejections. That's the point of the numbers game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't even be realizing what we talking about when we talk about it. It's crazy.
All right. All right, 916, you're on live with Lucario Miles, name 8 City. How can we help you?
Yeah, it's Jumanji, 42 from Sacramento, California.
Okay. Did you say your name was Jumanji?
Yeah.
Like the movie?
No, not like the movie, but I mean, yeah, it kind of sound like it. Yeah, not like the movie though.
Wait. Say your name again.
Yeah, Jumanji.
Jumanji?
Yeah.
How you spell that? Spell that.
Your parents was wilding. Spell that.
Yeah, Jumongi.
Oh wow.
That's
so,
crazy.
For the O is just like the movie, but I ain't trying to make fun of you, brother. But your parents was wilding though. But go ahead.
Hey, I want to okay. So I matched with somebody on a dating app, right? And so I told them to call me. I left my number, and they said, I'm gonna read what they said. If I find it, shit. See if I can find it. Basically said, you could do my snap. I don't get my number out.
Oh yeah, that's charged. That's over.
That's so a lot of you said you're 40, right?
Yeah.
Did you just get into the dating game? Were you married and just got divorced or something, and are you trying to get back out there or something like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back out there.
Gotcha. So here's what I suggest you do. Please go to shoplucario.com and you need to get yourself some online dating coaching from Lucario and April MC. I'm so serious because the fact that you don't know that a lot of these women use their dating profiles as a funnel to get more Instagram and social media followers. The fact that you don't know that is a big issue, and there's a lot of stuff you need to be briefed on. So you really need to get some online dating coaching, bro. Honestly.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Because
Appreciate that, man.
what's happening, you know, a lot of all these anytime a chick says anything like, oh, I'm not usually on here, so just follow me on Instagram, that she's using her dating profile as a funnel, okay? To gain more followers. That's all she's doing. So the bottom line is this. Anything other than total cooperation, especially on dating apps, you gotta let them go, bro. You got to let them go.
Yeah. So basically, if you tell a woman something, all she should be responding to is what you told her. So if you say, hey, when are you free to get together for a drink? The only thing she should be saying is, I'm free this day, or that day. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Anything else besides that, charge it to the game. That's it.
Okay. Yep. All right. Cool. I appreciate it. That's good stuff.
How long were you married?
Oh man, like 15 years.
And how long since you've been divorced?
Shoot, 3 years.
Guys, I'm not psychic, right? But he didn't say any of this. He just asked a question, and I deduced.
That's what I'm saying. So get that coaching caller. Hit us up, man.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, appreciate you, caller. Thank you. You see the difference between what you say,
yeah, you got the experts and you got the content creators. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's a difference, guys.
Bro, he didn't say anything about his situation. He told us his age and he asked a question. And I said, so how long you just getting back out there, haven't you?
Right.
How long you been divorced? How long were you married, and since when have you been divorced? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's come on. Guys, go to badboymembership.com, get on the membership. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Listen, I already know your issues. Just come over. Let's talk about it. 99 cents for the first month.
Right. Only 99 cents. Come on, bro, that's less than $1. I don't understand what is going on in you guys' lives where less than $1. You know what I'm saying? Like this, that's a fucking steal. And you're gonna be on the Masculine Identity membership and you get to do the Zoom calls?
Yo,
for 99 cents?
Man, shit.
That's crazy. That's insane. That is fucking insane right there. So let's finish up these questions and we're gonna wrap it up and be up out of here. So how did going bald affect you guys in your identity? Miss Lucario, you had the dreads and Lenny Kravitz type of style. Did you guys have to come up with a new identity? No, because the hair. Shout out to what's that chick, India Irie? She had a song called "I'm Not My Hair" or some shit. It's the same thing. So the thing is, a lot of guys, what happens is that, you know, they look at their identity based on just surface level things, and then if you do that, that's when you'll feel some type of way about like having a whole different haircut and all that other stuff. You know what I'm
nothing
saying?
without my hair,
right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we talk about, loving who you are. Period. Exactly. Says Lucar, do you think it's possible to be in a non-monogamous relationship where the guy is only non-monogamous? Well, it is possible, but like I said, and again, guys, go to Shop Lucario and get the non-monogamous program. But this is the thing. If you're going to be, if you're the one that is seeing other women and your woman is not seeing other guys, you can't tell her not to do it. So basically she has to make a choice to not do it.
Right.
I've talked about this plenty of times. So meaning that if you're a guy, so you can't meet a woman and say, hey, my program is for you to not fuck with other guys, even though you might want to, and then have her stop. That's not how it works. You have to say, I want to have a non-monogamous relationship where it's open on my end and closed on hers. And that would mean you would need to meet a woman who literally is telling you, I only want to fuck with you and I'm okay with you fucking with other women. That's the only way you're going to have this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, what I'll tell you this is that is more rare. You understand what I'm saying? Because understand this, women, and this is gonna make you guys feel some type of way, but I need to tell you the truth. Women, right, want to fuck with multiple guys, but what women generally do is they trade in the aspect of fucking multiple guys for commitment. So what does that mean? That means I will shove down my desire to be with other men if you're willing to give me commitment.
Right.
That's why that, and so what it happened, what it seems like is, well, women don't like sex much as us. No, they like it as much as you, and sometimes even more. They're just saying the trade-off is, I know that you don't want me to fuck other guys, so I'm willing to not fuck other guys for your commitment. That's why they do it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So don't get it twisted and think that your girl don't want no new dick. This is what we trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And with that being said, you better, as far as consistency goes,
nigga,
you better come with it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Like you, nigga, get your cardio right, get your shit right, and come with it, nigga.
And you know what the funny part is? Guys who always want this situation forget that you have to still fuck your girl good while fucking the other woman. So that's double work for you. This is what y'all don't understand. They be like, yo, you're doing more work. And then next thing you know, if you can't fuck your main chick because you was fucking the other girl, your main chick gonna look at you like, nigga, the fuck are you doing? And then that's gonna make her either leave you or fuck another guy, which is what you didn't want to happen in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So most of y'all don't have the stamina for that type of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo,
exactly right.
that's what I'm trying to like. You guys swear that you want all of this non-monogamous shit. You want to fuck with other women. You're not ready.
Exactly.
You're not ready. Because nigga, you blink wrong. So who is she? What?
Right. And you know what it is? You got to understand that if you're doing this stuff, you still have to, you got to pace yourself. Because again, if you have that woman who's your main woman, but let's say you got like 2 side chicks you fucking with or whatever, right? You can't fuck the side chick and be like, oh, I'm too tired to fuck my main girl. That's not gonna fly. No. You understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna fly. You gotta do double work. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all gotta be ready for that, because this is the thing. It's actually disrespectful for you to be going to your main girl talking about, I'm tired and can we do it tomorrow? But nope.
Shout out to all my main chicks keeping a nigga on point.
Right. That's a fact.
Yo, your main chick will keep you on point, nigga. What?
And I'll say it on the flip side too. If you have a non-monogamous situation and your girl is fucking with other dudes, it's actually disrespectful for her to come to you talking about my pussy sore. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing that people don't understand about this type of shit.
I don't feel like it today. I was with my other boyfriend. Like,
nope.
Nope. Don't work that way. What? Shit.
That's what I'm telling you. This ain't for everybody. That's all we're gonna say. It ain't for everybody. This says
it is so not. It is so not.
Right. It said, can I get on a Bad Boy membership without PayPal? Well, right now, no. We're actually going to be transitioning the stuff to another thing soon, where you'll be able to, get it without the PayPal in some form or fashion.
Yeah, but you could pay for it with your credit or debit card. Just because it says PayPal don't mean you can't. There's an option to pay using your card. And
he might be in a country that don't have PayPal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the only thing now. But if you are in a country that has PayPal, like what Miles was saying, you could just use your credit or debit card either way. Yeah. A lot of guys think they need to have PayPal.
Yeah, you don't
like to be a part of PayPal. You don't.
You don't need that.
Yeah. It says, when it comes to the reassurance, her on ultimatum, giving her an exclusive mindset. I can't. That's too much. I can't. My mind.
Like, don't kill yourself with these weird questions.
Says, why does conversation with God challenge your whole belief system? Because it's a good fucking book. That's why.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good fucking book. Kobe said, I was just asking if a woman is choosing for whatever masculine leadership resources, looks, or good cooking skills, does her choice for choosing not matter if she's cooperative.
Oh no, you call in. Fuck that. Next question. Call in. Call in. We still got free calls, dude. But
exactly.
I turned off the phone lines. Hold on.
Because we about to wrap this shit up. So
yeah.
says, have y'all ever read and listened to the book Outwitting the Devil? I heard about it. I never read it. I don't know what it's about necessarily.
Yeah, I heard about that book. I might
have to look into that.
Outwitting that's a good title too.
Yeah. But yeah, we're done. That's all the questions and shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's all the questions.
Man, that was a great show. But guys, this Monday, 11 p.m., Zoom call, Masculine Identity Membership. We will have Mr. Justin from the Dominance Academy, man.
Facts.
So make sure y'all come through. Man. All it takes is 99 cents. If you want to be a part of that, just get on the membership for 99 cents. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Once you get to the checkout page, type in the code SUMMER, SUMMER, and you will be able to get on the membership for just 99 cents. And then Monday night, I will send you the link for you to be a part of the Zoom. That's what all the members get. They get the link on Monday night, man. So make sure y'all come through, man. Yeah, we don't give anybody flowers over here, man. Men get cigars. We don't give flowers, bro.
And guys, I'm telling y'all, get on that Masculine Identity Membership, because listen, it's 99 cents and you can cancel at any time. So if you're like, man, all I can afford is $1 or 99 cents, just be on it for this month and then just go get on the Zoom calls, do what you got to do. You understand? But what I'm telling you guys is that when you get on these memberships, you're going to see how much value is there. And you're going to be like, okay, let me really invest in myself to make this happen. You understand? Because you guys are getting decades of experience on these memberships that could actually help you in your real life. You understand? This is the difference between experts and content creators. The experts actually have things that help you outside of YouTube in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you guys got to understand. So, take advantage of this shit, man.
Yo, man. And look, you join for 99 cents. You literally get 4 Zoom calls for 99 cents.
Right. Exactly.
Like, crazy. And then you could cancel anytime.
Right.
And it's on a platform that makes canceling very easy. So you have nothing to lose. Honestly, you have absolutely nothing. Bro, you know what? Full disclosure. I sent out an email today reminding the 99 cent subscribers, reminding them to cancel.
Right, exactly. Like cancel when the joint's about to come back up, when it charges it again, we're telling you, if you don't want to get charged, cancel it. So we're encouraging you to, this is how much we want you to get on the membership to learn the shit so that you see what you guys are missing. You see what I'm saying?
Seriously, I know I got a couple of members in the chat right now. Please put a 1 in the chat if you got that email today. Honestly, please. I know I got somebody, at least one person in the chat. You see, look, Champ Lee says he got the email. Bro, we're not here to fucking, this ain't no fucking, we're just trying to take your money. No.
Matter of fact, we're actually losing money this way. So just, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all be forgetting.
Because it's more about the message.
Right.
It's more about the message and the experience of being a part of the Zoom call, hearing all the different questions, all the different topics that we talk about. Bro, the last joint, I was on for almost 3.5 hours. That's how many questions it was in there. It was ridiculous. And we was picking up the topic of individuation by Carl Jung. You understand? And for those that don't know who Carl Jung is he was the understudy of Freud, of Sigmund Freud.
Nice.
You understand? So we was discussing some real deep, heavy shit. It was nothing but bars in there. Nothing but bars. You understand? And like I tell you guys, I know you guys are like, oh, but it's at 11 o'clock. I got to work, or I got this, or I got that. Guys, a lot of guys just they put their earbuds in and they just listen. You know what I'm saying? You could do it that way and just listen. You don't need to participate. You could just listen. So, look, real 99 cents, man. 99 cents.
Real talk. All right. So, guys, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, Man It Skills Show.
Yeah, shout out to K Zaggin. We're going to be doing the manhood. Excuse me. Shout out to K Zaggin, J Roman. We're going to be doing the Manhood is a Skill Set Show, 12 noon Eastern time, 1 p.m. Central, and then 11 a.m. Central. And then, of course, Lucario is going live at 5.
Yep.
And yeah, man. So check us out tomorrow. And then of course on Sunday, we got the Real Game No Theory show with the whole crew. We got Steve the Dean, Kay Zaggin, Mr. 1950, Miss Lucario, and myself. We're gonna be on there, man. And yeah, man. And we had EO on last week. So shout out to EO. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's fire, man. We got a lot of game for y'all. So just and you know what I'm realizing, guys? The more and more I like keep my thumb on the pulse of these YouTube streets. Yo, I don't know where else y'all gonna get real game from.
That's what I'm saying. I be searching for this shit because shout out to Cannabis. He's had a line in his song. He said, I want y'all to spit some lyrical shit that I could listen to. You feel what I'm saying? Like I want to hear some game that I could listen to. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the shit we doing. You feel what I mean? And it's like, it's hard to find. I'm like, where these niggas at?
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
all I see is dudes just they mad at women complaining. They complaining about sprinkle.
Right.
They get on to complain about other. They complain about women complaining about men.
Right. Exactly.
Like that's all there is out there. Like a girl will say some shit on TikTok and then they'll do a video responding to it and call it a game.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's a fact. So guys, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in and we will holla at y'all later. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning because you got to work hard for me because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street because I need to be satisfied because there ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to